Alright, I'm not entirely sure what all is gonna happen today. I know what I gotta start off doing is mowing. Always a fun chore. I think I'm gonna first bust out the Hustler, and to do that I gotta put some air in a couple of tires. I'm having problems. I gotta check what size tires I have, because this guy here is continually getting flat. I even put goop in them, and the goop didn't seem to seal it. Slime. And I also need to see about how to get this front deck up further to change the blades on it. And I think these wing mounts hinder the ability to do that simply. So I don't know. I'm not even sure I can get ramps to these tires to even try to run up a ramp a little bit. I don't know. We'll see. But I don't have time to jack around with it this morning, so I just got to get some mowing done and rolling, as they say. But I got to get air in that tire first. There's an old pump motor. Kind of keep the stuff around, thinking that someday I'm going to just see what's wrong with it. But there's good spare parts on it. Stainless steel nuts, things of that nature. So, all right. Well, let me get at getting out here on this nice day, and I'll be able to power through the day. All right, let me get rolling. Right on. So have 3 new tires, so I'll change that one later on today. Check the oil. Coolant. Oil is filthy, but it's full. I'll have to deal with it later. I think I have filters for this engine, but I'll have to check it. I don't have to mow with it. I can let it set a day or two so I can get at it, and then I'll be able to, if I need to order one or go buy one, I'll have time, it's just sitting around. I don't have to kick ass to get it done. It can lay up for a day or two. Alright, so let's get at this thing called mowing. Finished up the mowing that I'm doing today, but now I got to move on to some weed whacking, which sucks because I did not have this on my agenda today. I still got to get working on this well. I got to get that pressure washer fired up to do the barn. And anyway, just not getting done what I had wanted to get done, but I was asked to mow today. So rather than fuss about it, I just, just doing it. Anyway, and then I had a small issue with the Hustler. My cable for the right wing, the cable I made that pulls the clutch in to disengage the blades, broke. And I think if I see it correctly, the end stops are what broke off. There's a lot of stress on that damn thing. I was wondering about those end stops. It was holding up all right though. I'm not sure if it was. I gotta hold up the part that I have here to see just how much of this thing did break. So I think they're supposed to be 60 inches. I'll put my gloves on here, folks. So this was the cable. That's the cable. My crimped end, as you can see, stayed intact. But it was, I'm thinking here, given the length of this thing, that it was the Yep, it was the end stops. Follow that back. End stops pulled right off of it. My pulley is working though. See my pulley in there. That's working fine. And there's my fitting. And you can see there's no other longer piece of wire on it like the last time. So it looks like it was my jigamajoo that broke. And that is a bit disappointing. But I thought if it was going to fail, that was a potential area, because that's just I put 2 end stops on it. But they didn't seem to have a great deal of, I don't know, it just seemed like added coolant in today too. I think it needs more coolant. Let it cool down, but I need to get over here. I gotta get the push mower, do some touch-ups in there, and get the push weed whacker. So that's what I'm up to here. Might as well just walk over there. Got grease all over me from those freaking wheels. The stems for the wheels on that Hustler. They assemblies. There's no casing. There's nothing around it. So you grease them, and it's just grease going like basically to atmosphere. And it's very, very disheartening. So, all right, what I'm going to be using today, I had those gloves in here. I guess I could have used those. So I need to use this Hoochie Goo. Out you come. I use this thing quite a bit actually. It's been busy with other stuff this year. I haven't used it a great deal, couple of springs. And I need to use this Hoochie Goo, which I don't use this as much anymore. I had Liz and Margot using it, but they don't use it. All right, so these are the 2 instruments of destruction that I need to fire up and go around and do my stuff with. So let's see how the stringed life is on these. Okay, I got extras. that. I checked the gas, checked the oil on them. So let me get at that and shut this. I need to do a little bit of sweep up over there as well. But trying to keep this place tidy. It just got to be such a wreck before. And I think I'm gonna have to put some fuel in some cans here as well. Anyway, all right, let's move on with moving on. Weed whacking. Gotta love it. Well, I just spent the last probably hour and a half. It doesn't look like it. Knocking most of all this down. It's hard because there's so many branches and stuff that, you know, from me cutting trees and it's crap that falls. And I feel really bad, sad. I ran over a little baby bunny's nest and killed 2 little bitty tiny baby bunnies. I had to do one of them because it was just injured, but it was still living. The other one got whacked pretty good. 2 other ones went hopping out, and I was able to find them and put them back in their little nest, and I think there was another one down in there. So saved a couple of them. But man, those things, they don't move. They blend in, and these were buried under pine needles. And I just feel sad about that. You know, I was out there looking at the deer and turkeys, and especially these little bitty baby bunnies. You know, talk about not having a whole lot of protection going for you. But anyway, that was kind of a sad ordeal. So now I need to get the weed whacker rolling. Get some of this other stuff around in here with the weed whacker, so it was in sticks and things of that nature. But I got it pretty much done. Looks a shitload better. Not easy though, I'll tell you that much. So next on deck is the weed whacker, the Cub Cadet. I love that mower though. It just one pull, it fires right up. Now for the Cub Cadetter, go whack some weeds with it. So that's what I'm up to. More weed whacking, grass cutting. Man, gets old after a while. Well, man, I went all over the joint with that. Like all over, down the fence line to the bottom pasture, around the paddock, trees up front. My foot is aching. I am whooped. I didn't get anything done today that I wanted to get done. Mowing was the last thing on my mind, and of course now not only did I not get anything done today, it set me back because I broke my cable. The Husky. God bless it. That's a pain in the arse. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to sharpen a chain. I'm going to try a couple of new techniques. The Poulan is going to be my guinea pig. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use these files I've had around for a while. These guys. And I bought some handles. Came in today. And I'm also then going to use my new handy dandy STIHL that also does the rakers. But I also bought a little raker doodad as well. So I'm going to do the file and the raker doodad. I'm going to try the STIHL out. And you know, just see what happens.
It's not only that the point is there, but it seems like the chisel's doing that thing too. And this is nice, that's for sure.
Okay, I did one side of the chain with the STIHL 2in1, my first time ever using it, and I've never really have done much of freehanding sharpening chains. I've got a couple of gizmos I have used over the course of time here, so I'll need to compare this with one of the chains I've done with my stone and see how they look. I have noticed is that the shape, some of these I don't have that really curved crescent moon shape, C or whatever, going down towards the gullet, but on that leading edge and the side cut there. But I'll just keep, you know, I like the one guy's attitude. Just keep doing it, man. Just do it. You don't learn. You don't get it until you know, do it and get it. So I'm just gonna keep on doing it. I think what I'm gonna try to do now is, I think I'm gonna try to. Maybe I'll finish this up with the STIHL. I don't want to do two different types of sharpening on one chain. I'm just going to finish this one off with the STIHL 2in1, see how that works, and then I may do a chain like on my Husky or the Echo and do that one with the round file, and, you know, freehand, if you will. See how that turns out. So I'm going to finish this up with the STIHL and go from there.
Well, I think I've got it fingered out now on how to do the other side. I was discombobulated there for a second.
Well, I think I have a long ways to go before I'm proficient at this. I'm not very consistent with how I'm doing it, and my results aren't very consistent. But it's the first time I use this thing, and so it's getting a little bit long in the tooth tonight. So I'm gonna call it a wrap. Drink my beer. And that'll be that. Do it again tomorrow. Peace.